Hello, I'm Noel Mail from Worthington Distribution, and today we're going to be looking at one of the newest products that we offer here called August Lock. Now, August Lock, we're going to look at why it's a little bit different than some of the other automated locks that we typically deal with. August Lock is really designed for maybe a standalone solution when we don't want a whole bunch of other complex equipment going into a solution or a application where my customer wants just a lock to control that's automated, that has some great features like scheduling, multiple user codes, and these types of things are great for vacation properties, rental homes, things like that, where we want to be able to give someone a code to access, but then take that access away at some point. So August Lock, again, is a great standalone solution that is increasingly integrating with other systems that are out there, like Harmony Remote, for example, that we carry, as well as Nest. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take a look at what comes actually in the box here from August, and then we're going to actually go ahead and install an August Lock on our simulated door here on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the box. So we have some beautiful packaging that the lock actually comes in. This opens up just like a book, and now this is the actual lock itself, and this is the additional hardware that comes with it. So we have instructions as well as the mounting plates. So these are adapter mounting plates that come with the lock. As you see, it's right in the box, and each one of these is designed for a specific lock that's already on your door. So we have 3 different mounting plates, and then there's 3 different adapters that also come with this. These adapters are utilized in conjunction with those mounting plates for the specific hardware that you already have. It's really easy. August gives us the instructions right here as to what types of things that you'll run into and the typical types of adapters that you'll use. As you can see, there's 3 choices for the adapters and the mounting plate, so it's not hard. And they outline specific manufacturers. So we can see right now I have a quick set that's on my door. That's what we're going to change out today. It shows me the exact plate and adapter that I need to use to change that. So that's really simple. And at this point, we're going to take a look at the actual August Lock itself. And it's extremely sturdy, all metal construction here in the back, or on the front as well as the back. And this is the actual area that will go ahead and turn your lock that's actually on the door. That's what's actually going to throw that back and forth then. The lock itself is really simple to open up for access to change the batteries. It's a little bit difficult when you're looking down on it and upside down, but extremely simple to change the batteries out. As you can see, standard AA batteries, takes 4 of them, easy to change for any customer, any end user for that matter. So now we're going to take a look at the installation of the new August Lock right here on our simulated door. So as I mentioned, currently have just a regular quick set deadbolt that's found on most of your doors throughout the United States. Obviously we can also look at changing out a Yale, a Schlage lock, and any other number of locks that are available. Again, all of that compatibility can be found online or right in the installation guide. So what we're going to do first is actually go ahead and remove the inside part of my door. So this is the inside of my door looking towards outside. So what we're going to do is take our Worthington screwdriver and we're going to go ahead and remove the screws. But wait, what we don't want to do is have the outside actually fall off. So August actually supplies us with just a little piece of tape, which is one of those nice little convenience factors that we don't have to search around for in the truck or the van, to go ahead and hold the outside lock actually in place, or the outside part of the lock in place so that it doesn't actually fall off. So we'll go ahead and put a piece of tape on there that August supplies us, and then continue removing the rest of the lock. So we're going to pull the 2 screws out here real quick. And again, just a standard Phillips screwdriver is all that you'll need for installation. So at that point, we'll go ahead and remove the inside piece. Now, August also recommends, if your lock may not be listed, what you can actually do is check the installation, make sure those screws go straight through and that the mounting plate will fit. Again, we took a look at the installation guide. Quick set is what's recommended for the actual mounting plate. The mounting adapter that we'll need is actually the green one. Those of you familiar with quickset locks will know that it's kind of a D shape. There's also a cross as well as a slot shape adapter that we can use as well. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to use the mounting plate as well as our adapter piece to mount the lock on the door. So what we're going to do is go ahead and mount the plate right to the inside of our door. So what we'll do is we'll actually utilize the 2 screws that we already had on our existing door. We'll take those out, take our mounting plate, and on the mounting plate, each one of the plates, we don't have to figure out which one kind of looks like this or that. They actually have a number that's right on the plate. It's going to be really tough to see in the video, but there's a number that's actually engraved on the bottom of each plate listed right here. So ours is a number 3 for a quickset. We're going to go ahead and mount this right on the door. So the 2 holes that came out of, we're going to go ahead and put our screws right back into. And whenever you're putting 2 screws in like this, always start one and start the second one before you tighten up the first. And again, our tape is doing nicely on the outside, holding our lock in place. So we'll go ahead and tighten this up real quick. And what's important to know is that we want to go ahead and tighten this snugly, and then what we'll actually do is align it so that our pin is in the center of the hole. So we'll just align that carefully, make sure it's in the center of the hole. And then we're going to go ahead and use our little adapter that came from August right onto the piece itself. Now, when we go ahead and actually install the August lock on our door, we're going to want to make sure that the lock is in the unlocked position. So either you can do it then and just go ahead and change it from the outside or inside, or for that matter, just after we remove the screws, before you actually remove the inside piece, you can go ahead and change that then. So now that our adapter's on there, we can simply take our August lock, and there's 2 little tabs that actually come out. That's what's going to lock onto our plate. We'll go ahead and we're going to put that in place, close our tabs, and we've already completed our installation. Really, really simple, super easy. At this point, what we can do is we'll go ahead and look at the rest of the instructions as far as the setup. So now that we have our hardware installed on the door, we need to use our smartphone to set up the rest of the lock. So go ahead to the App Store and download August Smart Lock. If you look up August Lock, it'll go ahead and come up as well. So go ahead and download that app. The app is going to have you just register your name, phone number, email address, so that you'll be able to set it up. A few verification codes come in. I'm not going to show you that. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. But what we're going to do now is actually go ahead and set up the lock here with a smartphone. So if we take a look at the smartphone here, and this is the first time I'm doing this, the first thing is there's a big plus where it says set up smart lock. So I'm betting that that's what we're going to do. So it says make sure you're standing near your smart lock, which clearly we are, and that you remove the battery tab and any adhesive from the tape of the front of the door. And that's right, we did forget about the tape on the front of the door. And they're referring to, on the inside, the actual pull tabs for our batteries. So we want to make sure that that's removed, which we got a green flash indicating that we do have power to our lock. We'll go ahead and replace our cover, which is really simple to do. And I'm going to click Start Setup. So right now I'm searching for locks. And this may take just about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, and you can go ahead and name your house. So at this point, we have Nolan's house. I guarantee you it's a little bit nicer than just a little piece of wood at my front door. But we can go ahead and name the house, and we can go ahead and name the lock. In this case, yeah, we'll go ahead and say that that is my front door to your house. And we could even upload a photo of that if we wanted as well, which is pretty cool. So you can visually look at which door we can lock or unlock. At this point, we'll go ahead and click continue. It's going to say add lock, which was really, really fast. And at this point, you can issue instant keys to anyone wherever you are. You can go to the guest list to set that up, as well as press the invite button to get started. So at this point, we'll go ahead and click continue. And it says, I'm almost done. Let's calibrate your lock. There's a strip of adhesive securing the top of your August smart lock. Remove it now. And what that is, this is a calibration adhesive that's there. That's going to tell us which way that door is, if it's a left or right hand door. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and remove that adhesive tape from the door. I'm going to press OK. So again, we're searching for my lock. And it says, first, close your door. Okay, my door is closed. And rotate the August lock until the door is locked. So I'm going to slide this whole piece. And at this point, it's locked. I'm going to click OK and say, yes, my door is now locked. Now it's going to say, go ahead and move it to the unlocked position, which it is. Press OK. Setting parameters. Now we're going to tap the green circle below. And I'm done. So my lock is ready to use at this point. I can go ahead and jump right to my lock. It's showing me that my lock is red for locked. Hit the lock and it unlocks. You can see how fast that really is. There's also a little audible notification in there, and it's just that simple. You can see, again, this is the first time that I've actually set this up, and it was really simple, really easy to use. So again, for a standalone solution, this is absolutely great. We can have multiple locks for multiple management. We can set up different activities. We can even see when my door was locked and unlocked right in the app. We can add comments and have full control. So really great solution. We can set up all sorts of different things. If you want to maybe go ahead and turn the sounds off, maybe it's something that we don't want to hear if it's near maybe a bedroom. When we go ahead and lock or unlock it, we don't get that audible notification, which can be nice though, because then you know when that lock is secure. So we just showed you how the lock actually worked right from our smartphone, and that was right from my phone to the lock. Bluetooth is actually the technology that used. Bluetooth from here to my lock. So there's no other setup that I actually needed with any routers or anything like that. Now, let's say I want remote access to it. Well, Bluetooth has a range of about 30 to 40 feet. I'm not going to be able to access this lock from halfway across the country or around the world for that matter with Bluetooth. So what August has provided us is a solution called August Connect. What we do is, this is just a little piece that we plug into the nearest outlet to our lock on our door. And what that is Bluetooth from this device, the August Connect, to my lock, and then Wi-Fi to this device. So now I can talk from the internet that's in my home to this piece to my lock. So that's what gives me the ability to control my smart lock from anywhere in the world. So again, August Lock is a great product. We're proud to carry it here at Worthington. If you have any questions, give us a call at 800-282-8864, or always feel free to email us at sales@worthdist.com. Thank you.